let me turn on the microphone and then it'll sound a whole lot better. Hello everybody. I'm going to do some harmonica here in a minute. Let me go post the link over on our website. Website is mammothgardens.com, and over there you'll get the sheet music, harmonica tips, all sorts of fun stuff. What to buy, what to do, how to learn, tips and tricks, music theory, so much good stuff. Let's see. Full harmonica library of stuff. I don't know how many times I'm going to hit this, and until I hit the word edit page, nothing is going to happen here. So while that's coming up, let me hit that button, and that'll make that happen faster. We're on the school Wi-Fi here, so it's kind of it's hit or miss on a day-to-day basis. Let's see. Click, click, Command V, Shift, highlight, scroll up, link, blue, it's bold, update. Okay, so that should get everybody coming this way. Get Twitter fired up here. It's running slow too. How crazy. I must be the school's website, or Wi-Fi. All right, so when you log in, let me know where you're from and what the weather's like there. That way I get to know who you are. If you're watching the replay on this, we'll be starting in about a minute, so you can probably fast forward. That didn't link properly. I gotta change out this thing. We've got 4 new arrangements today. 4. It's been a little while since I've been able to get arrangements done, and today we have 4, so that's pretty crazy. All right, I'm gonna go back up and just try this again. Link, enter, edit, settings, open tab in new window, update, and update. All right, so now I should let people come in here. Let's put our website onto Twitter. /mammothgardens.com. You are the first people I've spoken to today that were as not stressing me out. We had a ton of stuff going on over at the good old condominium complex this morning, and all of it stressed me out. And you know how you just get like this, and so my voice sounds all bizarro right now. I'm going to use this time to calm down. Let's see. Wonderful. All right. Sandy is in. Good afternoon. 32 with snow. That's not too bad, right, Sandy? That's like a summer's day for you. Vic, got the new song. So exciting. Sound is good. It's raining up in Eugene. Yeah, I do apologize, guys. It takes a little bit longer to get you new music than it should. The challenge with this is not the tabbing them out, right? That's not the problem at all. The problem is getting it arranged as an ensemble. So some songs, every song, with harmonica, I'd like them to be in the key of C or the key of A minor if I can, but they don't always work that well. So I pick, I try to pick the least obnoxious key for the harmonica, but that doesn't necessarily help the ukulele or the guitar. Usually one or the other puts up a fuss, and so there's always something, and it takes longer to do this kind of music than I wish it would, but when you do get it, I hope that you enjoy it. I'm going to grab my water bottle, and we're going to play. So let's see, what should we start with today? I want to try to get through the 4 chromatic songs that are new today, but we can always do a little diatonic. I'm in the practice room with the giant glass door right next to the main door, so people will be coming in and out all through the whole time. And there's nothing I can do about it. All right, so let's warm up. Well, let's just do our daily song today. We'll make light work of the diatonic today. Grab simple gifts. Simple gifts first. And simple gifts has a 3-beat count in, and then we blow 6 and play this thing 2 times through. Last time we played it, I played it way too fast, so I'm going to slow it down quite a bit today. And let's see how we sound. From the top, 1, 2, 3. Lovely. Hola, Francis. Good to have you. All right. Simple gifts. We're all warmed up now. Let's go take a look at what I did on the front page there is gave you, I sort of tried to, obviously we have the 4 new songs, but I tried to pick songs that either are Irish or Scottish or British or Welsh, or sound like they ought to be. Like Wildwood Flower is actually an American folk song, but it was probably built off of another melody at some point. It sounds very, very Celtic to me. So those are all there, and if Marcia comes in today or tomorrow, we'll have her start helping us figure out which ones are worth doing, because she's getting ready to play for a group, and we want to make sure that she has had a chance to go through these songs as much as possible. I'd like to play Morning Has Broken. That's what I'd like to play. So let's do that one now. You know, my sheet music doesn't have anything fancy really to discuss on this issue. It all fits onto one page, right? Originally from an old Celtic tune, Bunasan. I don't know how you say that, but that's where it came from. Hey, Jeanette, welcome in. Yeah, and you guys know this from Cat Stevens probably, but it's from an older folk tune from somewhere in the British Isles. We're going to do a 3-beat count in, and it's set up to do 2 times through, so play down to 24, come back to the top, play down to the bottom again, skipping 23 and 24. I don't remember us playing this for quite some time, actually, so hopefully it'll be fun. Let's find out how it goes. Remember, 3 beats per measure, the 8th note gets counted as 1. 1, 2, 3. I like to hold that last note longer than it says. It says 3 beats. Hold it a little longer. And a nice C chord at the end. Isn't that pretty? That's just a lovely tune. Yeah, Cat Stevens turned that into a song where he made some money off of it, but it's built off of an older folk music tune. And just lovely. I've been playing Chromatic all morning, and so all of the notes feel really close together. I keep having all this overlap. So, hey, Marianne, welcome in. It feels like May here. Yeah, we're having an outstanding week of weather here in Denver. We had a rough week last week. This week it's nice. So, suppose I have a crummy weekend. Hey, I like that. Let's do, let's do Wildwood Flower as our wrap up for Diatonic. That's another cute one. It's actually an American folk tune, but here again, it's probably stolen, right? It's probably the melody's probably stolen from other music. So let's do it. It's only 8 measures long, so let's do it 3 times through. Da da dun da da dun 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 da da dun. So it's kind of it kind of clips right along. So let's do it 3 times through. You'll play into measure 8 the first 2 times, and then you'll skip over measure 8 on the 3rd time. And I don't remember this being particularly challenging. Just kind of fun to play. If you don't know the tune, it's worth going to YouTube and listen to it. This is a very popular folk song. I think a lot of those old guys with big guitars, they like to do this song. So I think I'm one of those guys now. All right, from the top, 3-beat count in, not fast. Blow 5. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry. From measure 5, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, brutal. All right, second time through from the top. 1, 2, 3. Drum. What did I do at the end there that I messed up so bad? So go from measure 5 the last time through. I'm going to get this right. From measure 5 last time through. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 5. Measure 5. Hole number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what it was supposed to be. All right. It's not hard to play. I don't know what I was doing. Isn't that a pretty song, though? Kind of fun. Doesn't it feel like it's a Celtic song? Like don't you feel like you should go, I don't know, go out into the forest where the gnomes and the moors are? I don't know. What do you do in England? Let's see. We got 4 new Chromatic songs. For the next 15 minutes, we're going to play them and see if they make any sense whatsoever. As I was playing through them all yesterday and today, I thought, these are right. And then whenever I post them, then I immediately almost always end up with some sort of crazy in them, and I'm like, oh, I forgot that, or I didn't do that right. So let's grab Do Re Mi first. It is a non-Celtic tune. It is, let's see, I don't know. I don't know anything other than it's in Sound of Music, and I don't know how you can make that into a Celtic song. I guess there are hills in Scotland, so you can pretend they're Scotland. Jeanette says, nice version, my mom's favorite hymn from school. Oh, really? How exciting. Is that cool? Is that Morning is Broken? Or that's the one, that's the old hymn. Yeah, I think both of those songs on Diatonic are really, really lovely. Right? I always think about with harmonica. I think in most music, if you can find even old-fashioned songs with a good melody, you're going to be miles ahead of, a lot of these modern songs. It's all about the orchestration and all this stuff, and they don't necessarily have great melodies in them. And so that's why I play a lot of old-fashioned music, just because the melody is really solid and you can hear yourself sort of singing it in the shower type of thing. And those are the tunes that make the best for how we play harmonica. If you're playing blues harmonica, of course, that doesn't apply. You're just looking for cool chords and then hoping your singer is good. All right, do, re, mi. Kind of long. Play it down to 32. And then come back to the top. Make a nice bookend with Edelweiss eventually, won't it? All right, and if I remember right, there's only one place where you push the button in. Sorry, Francis. Oh, no, a couple of places. 27, 28, 27, 29, 30. We got some button push in there, but for the most part, you don't have to. From the top, it's spunky. It's spunky. Here we go. Let's play this one spunky. 3-beat count-in, blow 3. 1, 2, 3. Five. Where's 5? Ready, play. Back it up to 17. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or do, sorry. I totally blew that last note. 7, draw. red. All right. Got a little bit of work to do on that one. I think measure 29 is hard. I think when you get to measure 29, there's so much. Well, there's a minus or a draw with a button, and then a blow with a button, and then it's mixed up with crazy. When you think you're supposed to be blowing, you're drawing, and all that sort of stuff. And you can see in the sheet music, it's very interesting. You see the two sharps there. The minute you see something like that, you know, oh boy, here we go, right? This is going to be interesting. And same thing with measure 30, you got a flat in there. And so things get kind of crazy all of a sudden. But I think it works. I think it plays. I didn't play it particularly well, but hopefully you killed it. And if you don't know that song, you haven't watched the movie, and you better watch the movie because it's required. All right. Let's then take a look at. Did Marsh ever make it in? I didn't even pay attention. Marsh is not here, so we don't need to focus overly on the Irish tunes. Let's go to look at Ghostwriters. Jeanette being from Wales, she's a cowgirl, and so I think we should take a look at that one. Ghostwriters. What is that doing in here? Ghostwriters, Chromatic. All right, so we're not going to play it 2 times through. That's crazy. So we will play it 1 time through, which it'll feel like it's 4 times through anyway. It just goes on and on and on. But let's just play it 1 time through, just so we can get it in our heads for today. And then, we're going to keep this list of songs for 2 weeks, guys. I put up way more than we're going to get to each day. But we're going to keep this list for 2 weeks, okay, so that we can get good at them. Ghostwriters. 3-beat count-in, blow 2. 1 time through. 1, 2. Oh, this is actually pretty fast, so let's go a little faster. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Ghostwriters in the sky. Okay, so a couple things. It totally plays. That's exciting. So the first thing I want to talk about is how it's written and how you're supposed to play it are different. And I played it very straight because it's our first time through. But you want to get this galloping feel to it. And so you want beats 1 and 3 to be longer, a little longer than they're supposed to be, and beats 2 and 4 a little bit shorter than they're supposed to be, so you get that swing feel. So let me see if I can give you a good example. Right. So the first note's a little bit longer and the second note's a little shorter. But an old cowboy went riding out one dark and windy day. And, you know, some of the arrangements of this I've seen actually go through and they put in all of that stuff, but it's not really a dotted quarter followed by, you know, something, you know, an eighth note. It's really not like that. It's just a little bit longer on the first note and a little bit shorter on the second note. Call it swing time. That's what, if you see at the first page up there, it says quarter note equals quarter note with a dot with an eighth note. That's to send a message, hey, this is swing time. You're supposed to do to make the first beat a little bit longer than the second one. That's an exaggeration, though, because it's not really a quarter note with a dot on it followed by an eighth note, because that would be an old cowboy went riding out one lark and windy day. So that's too much of a swing, but in this case, just a little bit. Bum, 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 bum. So there's that. So that's one thing to be working on, and when we do it together, I'll probably start putting in a tiny bit of that. The last thing to talk about on this is at the end. Okay, so yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yo, whatever, and then at measure 41, there's the first time through. I want you to play the lower side. Ghostwriters in the sky, right? And so play that low version of it. The last time through, I want to play the high version of it. Ghostwriters in the sky. And so I want to do both of those real quick. So I want to do just measures 41 into 44, okay? And so do it as if it's the first time through. Start on -2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that sounds right? And then you're going to hit that 2 at the end of measure 44, and it's going to take you all the way back to the very beginning of the song. What I try to do these days, guys, is if it's the song, if it's 2 page turns, right? If it's pretty far away, I usually try to give you plenty of time with that, right? So you got 7 beats before you have to get back to the top of the sheet. So don't wait. Just say, oh, I got a 2 and I'm done blowing this one note, and just be at the beginning of the song, and that's a sort of a musician trick, right? Okay, I'm going to hold this note while I'm busy turning pages. So that's one thing that's there. The second time through, when you come in to finish it up, I want to play the higher version of that. Okay, so that's on -6. So this pretend we're coming through last time through, measure 41. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and what we had a conversation about this last week is that, you know, the notes repeat on your harmonica 3 times. If you have a 12-hole one, there's the first 4, the next 4, and the next 4. So you have 3 full octaves. And in this case, we want to use the lower octave before we do the turnaround, and use the higher octave to finish it up. And you can, of course, even use the higher octave than that if you wanted to make it the ending super fancy. I don't know. I decided that sounded stupid, so I didn't put it in there. I think -7 is fine. It gets the point across. So you got two separate endings there, and rather than, you know, I decided to save us another page. It's already on to 3 pages. And I guess, yeah, I could probably have made this break here a little prettier. I'm going to make a note about that. All right. So, how's that? That's Ghostwriters. All right, now you're all officially yeehaw. Love the song, but don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why either. When you look at this song, it's I don't know. I don't know why I like it either, but I like it. No black notes. I know, no black notes, and it won't fit on a diatonic, which is frustrating without bending some notes because there's some low A's in there, and it's just, yeah. I tried it in different keys to see if I could get it on diatonic, and I just couldn't figure it out. So so it's on chromatic. So yeah, and not a black note, not a black note to be found. You'll see that a lot in sort of in cowboy style music. You'll be like, there's no black note here, and you're like, what the heck is going on? The only other one I want to do, one of you guys sent me a note that said, hey, I'd like to do Water is Wide. And so this is actually not on the, this just happened to be on the Celtic list as well as on somebody else's, it might have been Sandy if I remember right, said, hey, I'd like to give that a try. So let's play Water is Wide. It's supposed to be played 2 times through, and let's just play it 1 time through. This one is something that with our instrument, we want to get these big old long notes. You see basically every 2 measures, every 4 measures, there's a 5-beat note. So you want to make sure that's nice and long, and it's a great opportunity to be counting in your head. I'm not so great at counting in my head, so sometimes I come in early or late, usually probably early. But this is one of those songs where let's practice that activity. The water is wide, 2, 3, 4, 1. I cannot cross, or 2, 3, 4, rest, and neither have I, 2, 3, 4, 1. Right, so you want to be counting that in your head, because otherwise you'll come in early or late. And I know Francis, who's with us, is an expert at that. It's just something that you have to tell yourself, I'm going to start doing that. And once you start doing that, your music kind of gets a little better, I think. Also, you have a 5-beat note, right? So you want to hold that for the whole time, and you want to make it as pretty as you can. So you don't want to go, the water is wide, nothing, 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 I cannot cross, or nothing, right? So make those notes as nice and long and beautiful as you can. It's a reason why we want to play a song like this a little bit on the speedy side, because otherwise you're just like, wah, right? Was this note going to ever end? Let's see. Marianne says, I sent an email yesterday or early this morning requesting the new music. Please, I just tried to playing the old Ghostwriters. It didn't work. So Marianne, right now all of the new sheet music is sitting on the front page of Mammoth Garden. So I'm going to take that off. What's today, Wednesday? I'm going to take it off on Friday, but I'm going to give everybody a day or two just to download it directly. So it's already sitting there on the front page of the website. You can go get it now, and just click on it. It'll open up for you, and then save it and print it or do whatever you do with it. And yeah, so it's there waiting for you. Okay, I'll take it on Friday. I will. The 2 that are not Ghostwriters and Do Re Mi are not public domain, so I'll turn those to email only. But the other 2 are public domain. Scottish, 18th century. So you can have that one, no problems. I'm going to count in 4. We have a 1-beat rest. Let's play it just 1 time through. You have a diatonic version and a chromatic version, so pick your poison. And I'm going to play it on chromatic because that's the one in my hand. From the top, 5-beat count in, below, whatever. And just 1 time through, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. strum. Isn't that a pretty tune? If you take time to read the words at some point, it is hilarious. You're like, oh, that's such a pretty song. And the first line is, and it's a female narrator, just in love with her boyfriend. He's just the best. They're so going through this. They're in a boat, just the two of them, going through the tides of the world, and everything's going great. He's beautiful. She doesn't even. She loves him so much. She doesn't even know if she's going to be able to breathe. That's how much she loves him. And then verse 2 comes around, and some of you may relate to this. Turns out he's a creep. And he doesn't stick around, and off he goes. And it grew old and stale, and the love is over, and he faded away, and off he went, and now she's left alone, right? so shouldn't laugh at her pain, but it is hilarious that things are going so well in one verse and so poorly in another verse that it just makes you weep, right? And Linda caught the strum, lovely, right? Yeah, whum. See, we're just getting better and better. All right, so there's Water is Wide. I think it's a lovely song. I absolutely adore it. So tomorrow, let's talk about if you want to get a tiny bit of a head start. Let's see, we did Morning is Broken today and Wildwood Flower. So we'll definitely do My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean tomorrow for Diatonic. We have tomorrow Shenandoah Day, yay! And and then we'll pick one of the other Diatonic ones to do. We will for sure do Parting Glass. If you do not know that song, I did not know that song until last March. And somebody says, you should do Parting Glass. It's a great song. And it's really, really hard to sing. And it's crazy that it's even popular. It's really, really an interesting tune because it's just, you gotta know the tune in order to sing it. And you can't sort of fake it. And it's apparently wildly popular in Ireland. That's what I could tell. My Ed Sheeran has a version out there of it and stuff. And of course, every single version, the words are different. So I did what I thought was pretty close to the right way. It's actually one of those songs, we'll play it last tomorrow maybe. It's one of those songs that'll be in your head the rest of the day. It's like, once you get it, you're like, oh my God, that song, I got to get it out of my noggin. So I'm very excited about that. And then as we have time, we'll squeeze in the other stuff. We did play Danny Boy recently, and we played, I think we played Minstrel Boy and Last Rose of Summer recently. I did add Scarborough Fair on there because I think Scarborough Fair is in somewhere in the British Isles. And Ashgrove is also, Ashgrove is from Jeanette's neighborhood down there in Wales. So, that's what we got going for the week. We're going to hang on to these tunes for 2 weeks. Anytime I put up new stuff, I want to hang on to them for 2 weeks. And plus, we got another week before St. Patrick's Day arrives. So you guys will be set up for your St. Patrick's Day parties with harmonica. Just go in, make your family sit down, and make them listen to you play all of this stuff. And then they won't invite you to any more family gatherings, and it'll be great for everybody. All right, guys. Have a wonderful day. I'm off to, I don't even know what the next thing is. It's been a wild day for me already. So I will see all of you tomorrow. And on Wednesday, we have guitar. No ukulele today. We have guitar, 6 p.m. Denver time. And if you have an old guitar sitting around, come sit in with us. It's really, really pleasant. We do book 1, which is, the beginning songs. Book 2 songs are a little bit annoying, but you really learn quickly with those. And then, of course, book 3 is hard stuff, and we also do a little bit of classical guitar on Wednesday nights. So, yeah, you should come join us. It'll be awesome. All right, guys. Hope that's good for you. Hope your lungs are doing well, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Back on Friday, Francis. Sounds good. Vic, Linda, Marianne, Sandy. Who did I miss? Jeanette. Yeah, good to see all you guys. Peace.